Hello everybody and welcome to race number 2 of the season. We're here at the 1.5 mile speedway, Charlotte Motor Speedway. This track is the real start of the season, some drivers say, because Daytona is such a crapshoot sometimes. This is where drivers actually see if they can compete or not. So let's get through the starting lineup. On pole is your Daytona 500 winner, Fondre Wilson. And to his outside, her outside, my bad, Angel Gutierrez. In row number 2 is Dan Sedgwick and rookie Montana Sherman. Row 3 is, my bad, Ronnie Martin and Purab Shrivastava. In row 4 is Mark McDowell and Michael Parsons, who won this race last year. In row number 5 is Kurt Perkins. Oh yeah, right, Owen McCladdy. Anyways. Kurt Perkins starts 9th with Skippy Larson to his outside. Who is that? I can't tell. It's Peter Lane in row 6, and to his outside is Asher Evelyn. Row 7 is Ezekiel Garcia-Ball and Ryan Scarrett. And there's your defending winners starting in row 8, Aline McClydig with Mark Evans to his outside. In row 9 is Jason Main and Christopher Lattimore. In row 10, I believe that is Caleb Lane, if I saw correctly, with his teammate outside, Anton Alvarez. Actually, wait, I think that is Manuel Sanchez, actually, but both teammates, so it still counts. Anyways, Carlson Vebelst and Carlos Sistra in row 11. In row 12 is Leroy Conwell and Nelson Reeves. In row number 13 is Neil Dick and Patrick Kamates. In row number 14 is Alex Davidson and Doge Borkington. Row number 15 is Borkington's teammate, Brock Moore. And to his outside is... Why am I struggling with that? Fleet Cruz, there we go. Row number 16 is Mark McDowell and Geoff Jordan. Row number 17 is Riley Smith and Tegan Fox. Row number 18 is Tony Santori Jr. and Jonathan Marks. Row number 19 is S.T. Craig and Logan Polcharczyk, if I remember. Polcharczyk or something like that. He's Polish. He's subbing in for Derek Kennedy after his suspension. In row number 20 is Sierra Reno and Dick Patrick. And on the final row is Kellen Short, and there's Caleb Lane, who will be starting last in this event. So 100 laps around Charlotte. Let's get this race underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the engines have fired here at Charlotte, making sure nobody blew up. And now the cars will be rolling, all 42 of them. Seeing if Fondre Wilson can go 2 in a row here to start off the season, or will someone new win? Charlotte's always a fun track when we go here. The pace car will pull in. The fans are on their feet. It's Fondre Wilson and Angel Gutierrez, some of the young guns in the sport. And they will lead the field to green. And we are underway. And Wilson gets an amazing start here. She immediately clears Gutierrez on the outside as Sedgwick now going to be trying to pick up second here. Man, Gutierrez did not get a great start there. He's already falling back. Looks like Sherman is trying to pass him already. Sedgwick quite hasn't cleared him yet. Now he'll clear. Sherman will also clear. And Sherman peeked to the inside a little bit. Was looking to get second place there. But out front, Fondre Wilson, uncontested, will lead lap number 1. But they are quickly catching up. Sedgwick trying to run her down. Sherman trying to pass Sedgwick here. And then it's too wide behind as Ronnie Martin slots into 4th place. Gutierrez continues to drop like a rock. Here comes Guerrero now, with the defending champ, Kurt Perkins, right behind. And now he looks down to the inside here, trying to make a move and trying to slot himself into the top 5. So Kurt Perkins, welcome to the top 5. That's not surprising. And now Guerrero will be stuck on the high side here. As we look up front, there's Sherman still trying to go for second here. Seji is not letting him get it, but it's also letting Wilson pull away a little bit here. She has so far led all the laps here as she crosses the line to complete lap number 3. Perkins now fights with Martin for 4th. Sherman, meanwhile, still trying to get second here, and it looks like he'll be able to do that this time. Montana Sherman, the rookie, now up to second. As Perkins quickly catches up to the top 3 here. Sherman is going to be looking for the lead here soon, looking for some sort of run here, and he's got it. Huge run here. Does he have enough to get inside Wilson here? No, not quite. Oh, but he has room right now. Here comes Montana Sherman. Side by side for the lead. It's going to be our first lead change of the race if he can get it done. And Sherman will clear off of turn 4, so Montana Sherman, the new leader here at Charlotte. Seji with a big run, though. He's quickly close up to the back bumper of the 15, and he'll move into second as Wilson drops back to possibly 4th here, as Perkins also gets a huge run. That outside lane, you really don't want to be on the outside here at Charlotte, it seems like, as Ezekiel Garcia Ball moves into 5th place. Your defending winner, Ali McThydig, trying to fight for 6th place here, meanwhile. Oh, and hard into the wall. Big crash. Wow, that looks like Ronnie Martin is going flipping. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and oh, it's gotten worse. And that's the big one. It's what we've all been fearing this kind of racing is going to happen. What a huge wreck. Coming off of turn 4 here. Looks like a lot of drivers are involved. Neil Dick with heavy damage. It seems like Mark McDowell was also involved. Lattimore as well. Tegan Fox, seems like. I saw Ronnie Martin go flipping behind, though. What happened to him? Yeah, 4 wide doesn't usually work here, especially coming out of turn 4 at Charlotte. And Evelyn kind of moves up a bit, and that sends Martin into the outside wall, and he's going to quickly go tumbling here. That's not the right camera angle. He's going to quickly go for a bit of a tumble. Blaine, meanwhile, I think is trying to get out of the way of everybody here, but he doesn't quite manage to do that, and makes contact with Lattimore as he was getting turned by Neil Dick, it seemed like. And that caused a little bit of a big wreck behind. McDowell getting involved there. Tegan Fox, obviously. And Peter Lane actually goes upside down a bit. Ends up on top of Dick Patrick. Right there. And Fleet Cruz also gets involved. Some front-end damage there. What a wild and crazy accident. That's surely going to take out a ton of drivers here. Caleb, you came in on at the wrong time. Ronnie Martin died. So we're under caution. Not good. Reset. Nope. So we're under caution here for the first time here at Charlotte. As everybody heads to pit road, as I believe Kellen Short just got plowed. For whatever reason. Sure, why not? Looks like pit road's a busy place currently. As Sherman leads them all down. Polchard Chick leading, I bet. Real. It looks like Gutierrez got some side damage or something. Race off a pit road here. Oh, and Sherman! What happened there? Sherman just plowed into the back of Seji right there. That's gonna screw him over the top spot as Perkins will take over the lead. Welcome back to Charlotte. And as you just saw, on pit road, Sherman has something wrong. He tries to pull out of his pit stall and rams into the back of Sedgwick. And unfortunately, he's getting towed on pit road. That's why he's not the leader. It's actually his teammate and defending champion, Kurt Perkins, with the lead now. I don't know who Hannah is, but probably not. And now he's finally getting service done as he's gonna try to get back out there at least one lap down. Hannah Montana. Oh, I get it. Funny. Well, technically, Hannah Montana isn't a thing yet in this universe. And so Sherman will come back out. It's not over for him yet, as if another caution comes out and he's the first car one lap down, he will get the free pass. But that's going to be a tall order for him to do, as... Isn't he 2 laps down? Is he 2 laps down? I thought he was only 1 lap. No, he's only 1 lap down. He just came out of pit road. I believe he's caught up with the field now. And, yeah, he has, as his teammate, Perkins, will lead the field back to green. Garcia Ball in second, Aline McThydig in third, Wilson fourth. Sus try fifth. We're back underway. And those cars on the inside are definitely not slow. It seems like Sherman might be slow. Gonna get 3 wide here. 3 wide? Almost. McThydig thought about it, as Perkins is trying to deal with the lap traffic here. Trying to get through it. Oh, caution's back out already. Oh. Caution is already back out. Who died? It looks like Reeves killed Alex Davidson into Ryan Scarrett, sending the 32 around and into the outside wall. And then also takes out his teammate and Seji. So that's not very ideal for Turner Scott at all, as both their drivers will be out of the race now, it seems like. Heavy damage to both. Seji with some severe front end damage, but it seems like he'll continue, as Reeves has already been towed. And so quickly, another caution is out here at Charlotte. Oh, and Mark Evans is blowing up. 23 just blew up. As we welcome you back, and that's not very ideal for Evans. It looks like he'll make it back around, but it looks like his day is done, and he will add to the list of retirements here, as it's still Perkins leading over Purab Shrivastava, Ezekiel Garcia Ball. Dick Patrick somehow is 4th, and Jason Main is 5th. And Patrick Kamitz received the first ever free pass in RMS history. He is now back on the lead lap. Vebel's still out there, somehow stayed on the lead lap, I think. Yes, Vebels, but will probably be parked. Parsons being 30th. Not quite. Can you stop doing that? I think that Burr was lying. I think he might be 25th. But anyways, Kurt Perkins will lead the field back to green here. Second caution is over, and we're back underway. And this time he gets a great jump over the lap traffic. It looks like Craig is not that fast right now. And the rest of the lap traffic the other drivers are going to have to deal with. Marks wants to get by Craig here. He's looking to get down to the inside. He cannot. And he holds up the entire inside line, so Stravostova looks like he might take advantage of that, as he'll hold on to second now. Dick Patrick is trying to go for third place meanwhile. Riley Smith also up here with Brock Moore, Kyra Sustry. Some of these guys we didn't see in the top 10 earlier are now up here. Wilson, I forgot to mention, Wilson had a bad pit stop for whatever reason. And now Riley Smith trying to get around the 28 here. And it seems like these cars might be struggling a bit on the inside right there. They're struggling to pass cars here. Sustry, looks like he might actually do that with ease. As battle for second here, Garcia Ball now takes over second place. Perkins is way out front here as Craig closes in on the leader. He's looking to get around Perkins here. He's got 2 lap cars between him right now, as we're going to be soon completing 20 laps here. Stravostova trying to get a second place back. Dick Patrick not too far behind with Kyler Sustry as well. Mark Guerrero. I keep trying to say Mark McDowell, and it's not Mark McDowell. And Stravostova will now retake his second place. Here comes Sustry. He's going to try to get third place here. Oh, I think Garcia Ball might get a run on the outside here. Not quite. It's a dead heat down the back stretch, but it seems like Sustry will take over third place now. Guerrero close behind, and Garcia Ball drops back. But it's still all Kurt Perkins out front. He almost has a 1 second. He has over a second lead over second place. This is true. See, the slower cars are Vebost, Short, Seji. Your teammates suck. Caleb. Those guys will probably be parked. Not a great start to the season for Keller. Now that was not the 46. I put the right scheme on it. It has good wrench. Oh, I fucked up the chat. Where else was it? DQ number 6. Alright, anything interesting going on? No? Okay. Got an interesting battle for 5th, though. Brock Moore now holds that position. Caleb Wayne is running somewhere. I might be blind. Oh, he's 24th. Top 5 right now, P1. Real and true. So Moore currently holds on to 5th as, and there goes Seji onto pit road. He just got parked. As Garcia Ball now holds on to 3rd place. And now here comes Moore. He's trying to take over 4th here. Thought he had some room on the inside right there. He did not. And so we'll kind of stay single file here. Wilson back into the top 10. Despite that bad pit stop. And now Moore's going to try again. He peeks down to the inside. He's got to run. Can it stick, though? These tires are a bit older now. You can make the outside line work a bit more. And that's what Sustry does. Scarrett has a run here. He's going to try to take over 5th. 71 is 3rd. The 17th. Oh, I read that wrong. But anyway, Scarrett takes over 5th place. Now he's trying to go for 4th place. But Sustry using that outside lane once again. Scarrett had to check up big time right there, and that might mess him up right there. No, he's going to hold up Brock Moore here, but here comes Alex Davidson, Flandre Wilson, trying to take advantage of that mistake by Scarrett. It's not going to quite work out, though. Scarrett will hold on to that all-important top 5. Battle for second here. Garcia Ball once again goes for it. Perkins almost to a 2-second advantage here. He's just dominating right now. As Craig is trying to get back on the lead lap here. He peeks down to the inside. Perkins does have the better car though. And Perkins will hold on and keep him a lap down. Garcia Ball now holds on to second place. He's going to try to chase down Perkins here if he can. Ever since that second caution, the race is kind of flying by here. We'll see if Garcia Ball cuts the deficit here this time, as Perkins completes 30 laps in this race. Oh, he lost time actually, as they once again fight for second here. Stravostova trying to get it. And it looks like he'll be able to do that. Both of them look like they have fast cars here, but not fast enough to totally catch up to Perkins right now. So I think they're going to need some luck to fall their way. Some pit strategy, maybe a caution to bunch up the field once again. As Scarrett is trying to go for fourth again. Looks like he might get it this time. And yes, he will. So Scarrett moves up to fourth place. Flandre Wilson trying to get back into the top 5. Meanwhile, thought she had room on the inside right there, but the run stalls out. She'll stick with 6th place for now. They continue to fight for second here, and that's let these guys catch up here, and we might have a big battle here for second soon. Sustry trying to get 4th place here again. And looks like he won't be able to do that. Scarrett trying to hold on the outside here. He's going to lose momentum, though. Guerrero now fights Wilson for 6th place. Man, these two continue to fight for second here. They can't lay off one another. Perkins' lead has almost grown to 3 seconds here as Craig finally gets around him, and he's back in the lead lap. He's now going to hope for a caution here soon, as Garcia Ball gets around Stravostova again, and now maybe Sustry will here as well. Fight for third here developing now. The deficit grows once again. Perkins almost has a 3-second advantage over the rest of the field. That 5 car is really fast here today. But it's actually the 01 who tops the boards currently. And someone just blew up. Oh, and it's Craig. Craig just got back on the lead lap, and unfortunately, he will not get that caution. And he's going to retire from the race here. I wonder if that slowed up Kurt at all. It seemed like it did a little bit. Is it enough to track the lead down for Garcia Ball? Maybe. He's starting to pull away from everybody else here a little bit. Pulling a gap here on Sustry here. But it's still Perkins way out front. You can just barely see them in frame here. What's the gap? It's back up to 3 seconds. Stravostova looking to get 3rd place here over Sustry. And that might allow Garcia Ball to pull away here, as, yeah, once again, Sustry really using that outside lane to his advantage. And he will hold on to 3rd place. The advantage for Perkins now is over 3 seconds. Good lord. And he's starting to catch up to some slower cars here, so maybe that'll make it a bit interesting here, but it seems like these guys have got to try harder to get to the lead. because it's sure not happening right now as Sustry once again fights for second here. Shout out to Sierra Reno showing up into the top 5. Yes, I believe top 5 now as he gets around Srivastava here. 31 car looks like he's going to get a good finish out of this race. And Srivastava falls like a rock on the outside line. FPR 1-2 out front as Sustry took over second. Guerrero now falls into third place. Battle for fourth. Seems like Garcia-Ball's tires are wearing out a little bit. He continues to fall back. Reno now moves up into fourth. It's a 4-second lead. Goodness. But now he's caught up to McDowell here, so that may slow him up a little bit. But the 5 car is gone here, folks. I mean, Sustry cut the deficit a little bit as Reno looking to move into third place here. Sierra Reno. The good run for him continues. But this is just absolutely a masterclass here for the 5 car. This shows you why he became champion last year. He was just so dominant here as the deficit once again gets cut only by a little bit though, just by a smidge. It's gonna take a lot though, I think, to catch Perkins here. But Sustry will try. He will try to beat his teammate here in this race. Oh, and well, we actually got pit stops here. So it seems like Sustry, Sierra Reno, they're staying out. Guerrero also staying out, trying to play the long run strategy. But Perkins comes in, and here comes a bunch of other drivers here. Srivastava is in, Dick Patrick came in, Aline McThydig. There's Perkins right there, Garcia-Ball. And there is Sustry, Guerrero, they finally came in. Reno, has he pitted yet? I wonder if he stayed out for another lap. And that is the case. Yes, he has. For one more lap, it seems like he'll stay out. We'll see if this long-run strategy works out for the 31 or not. He's coming in this time by. And it seems like Smith is coming in again. I don't know if there's something wrong with the 98. Maybe he had a penalty or something. Perkins is back out here. And well, it's not going to work out for Reno here, but it might work out for Sustry and Guerrero here. We'll see. No, never mind. I don't think it's going to work out for Reno either here, though. There's the 5 back there. He just exited turn 4. And now, back up to speed goes the 31 here. Oh, Perkins is getting held up a little bit by Marks right there, but he just easily beats Reno off of pit road here. Garcia-Ball back up to second, though. Or third, excuse me, as Reno now slots into second place. Not for long, though, as here comes Garcia-Ball. So that strategy, it didn't seem to work out well for Reno at all. And Perkins, his massive lead, is back into action pretty much. Reno will slot into 4th here. 5th place is Brock Moore currently. 6th is Mark Guerrero. And 7th is Scarrett, Srivastava, Alex Davidson, and Aline McThydig has made it into the top 10. And it's Andre Wilson. Yeah, I think something happened to the 98 right there. He made it onto pit road and he had some sort of mechanical issue or a penalty. He had to come back in. Garcia-Ball has dropped the deficit a little bit, but it's still a 4-second advantage to the 5 here. finally appears into frame there a little bit, but man, grows the lead once again. It's going to take a miracle if these guys want to get back. Maybe a caution would be very helpful here, but that hasn't happened yet. Assist try, now trying to take over second here. Garcia Ball trying to fight back, side drafting him. It's not going to quite work. As Garcia Ball will stay right behind a assist try here. Oh, maybe trying to pull a crossover here, though. He has a bit of a run. Reno also has a bit of a run. He's trying to go get his third place back and maybe second as well. And it did not quite stick there, but these three are staying together like butter here. They stick together like glue. You can put a blanket over them. That's how close they are. And now Garcia Ball tries it again to try to get a second place back. And yes, he will. Assist try will fall all the way back to fourth. Reno gets around him as well. And now Reno's trying to go for second here, looking for some room on the inside. Not going to get it. 50 laps to go for Perkins. Still dominant here. The slowest car is currently Gutierrez right now, who just exited turn 4. So if lap traffic is going to come into play, it's gonna. I don't think it's going to happen. But that 5 is very fast here as he grows the deficit again. These two continue to battle for third here. That might allow Garcia Ball to pull away here. That might help him, as now it's a 3-man race as Brock Moore joins the battle here. Moore trying to get third place here. Trying to make the move. And he will. Now that's for fourth place. I said it was third. I might have been mistaken here. Mark's trying to get on the lead lap here. He's got a bit of a run here. He peeked down to the inside right there. But it did not quite work. He still can't get by the 5 here. Peeks down to the inside once again. And, oh my goodness. You can just tell these cars are just not as fast as the 5 right now. They continue to battle each other, and that's not helping them. Nobody can pull away from each other. Except for, like, Perkins, I guess. And I guess this race is so boring that everybody left. Which I can't blame them right now. I mean, Perkins is just putting on a clinic. And I thank you for that, Fondre. Garcia Ball, though, is doing great on defense here. He's holding on to his second place right now. But he just can't quite pull away you. He can't quite pull away from Moore here. As Moore tries to make the pass for second here. The deficit is shrinking a bit, but I think that's because Marks was battling Perkins for a bit right there, trying to get back on the lead lap. As Moore now slots into second place. Brock Moore. Who would have thunk it? He was with Audi. He sucked. Now look at him. He's into second place with an actually competent team. And Kurt just grows the deficit again. Well, at least the 2 red cars are in second. That's something. As Garcia Ball once again defending Sistry here for third place now. Wilson looks like she got past McThydig into the top 10. Goes Wilson again. And now Perkins once again looking to fight Marks here. I don't know why. I guess he's bored. They're catching up on the 24 though. That might hold up Perkins here if he times his move wrong. And it doesn't seem like that's gonna quite happen as he gets around Marks again. Mark's trying to fight back, though. And he'll just let him get... He'll let him go back a lap down. And the deficit is up to 5 seconds. Jesus Christ. Save us, Logan. Save us. Do something. Do something funny, interesting. I don't know. Man, I've never seen such a dominant outing from a driver here in RMS. Especially at Charlotte. Charlotte's race, I don't think was that bad last year. It was quite exciting last year, but Perkins is just... showed up. He showed a lot of speed early, and he hasn't given the lead back ever since. But he is getting held up by a Polchard chick. I'll get his last name right someday. He did get held up there a little bit, but he still grew the deficit somehow. I'm just amazed. 40 laps to go here. Moore can only look into the distance and try to see that car. You can't even see him. That's how far in front he is. There he is. He just crossed the line right there. Shrivastava now fights for third behind. They did gain a bit there, but I don't think it's still not going to be enough here. Marks might help, though, as they're side by side here, but Perkins has a stronger car here, and he'll keep him a lap down here. The deficit changes a bit once again, but still not a big change. I mean, he's slowly catching up to some of these slower drivers here, so maybe that will be interesting. And possibly they might pit again here, as Patrick, hello. They're probably going to pit again at some point. I just don't know when. That is the question, and he's almost made it a 6-second deficit now. I think they're going to have to pit once again at some point. He is catching up to a ton of lap traffic here, so that might help more back here in Shrivastava and everybody else. Perhaps, but we'll see. He's just dealt with lap traffic with ease. He hasn't been intimidated by it at all. And these cars will have to deal with the slower Polchard chick right here. So maybe that will help Perkins grow his lead here as Marks once again tries to get back on the lead lap here. And that could possibly be for position soon as they catch up on these slower cars here. And he's going to clear him, and that's probably going to help Brock Moore here cut the deficit. Deficit back under 5 seconds, so that's a good sign, I guess. But it's still a huge deficit that he's going to have to make up somehow. And with Marks clearing here, I bet Perkins is just going to get back up to speed easily. And yeah, Moore is also being threatened here by Shrivastava, so he's got to watch out for that. And game over. And the deficit is cut again right there. Actually, Moore could take advantage here as here comes Polchard here. He might hold up Shrivastava here. No, he did not. They're going to easily get around him. And now Moore's going to try to get his second place back. I bet Kurt just screwed the deficit. Yes, he did. As they just continued to battle for second here. They continue to battle each other. And no one really has a strong enough car to pull away like Perkins did. So it's just unfortunate, really. As it's a drag race here. Moore trying to get the advantage here, trying to get second place. Coming up on 30 laps to go here soon. And the deficit is back up to 5. They cannot clear each other here. They are struggling to get around each other. And it looks like Srivastava will be able to hold on. And we got pit stops. Santoria is in. He's the first one to go. And we'll probably see the leaders come in here soon. They're going to be pitting once again. And it looks like Kurt will be coming in this time by. So here comes the number 5 machine. Looks like Srivastava will do the same. Moore and Garcia Ball stay out. Guerrero stays out. And a bunch of other drivers stay out here as well. Just seeing if the long run strategy can work here and can somehow lead Perkins' huge deficit here, but it's just such a big deficit that he's built up. I don't think it's going to happen. Are they coming in this time by? Moore is staying out. Garcia Ball is coming in. Guerrero stays out. Brock Moore banking on the long run strategy here. And there goes Kurt. He's already out of his pit stall. His pit stop is done. I mean, I imagine these guys have got to be coming in this time by. Can't stay out for long, and it seems like Moore knows that. He's coming in. And Reno is coming in. They're all coming in this time by. Looked like Garcia Ball might have had a slow stop right there. And, yep, it's just not even a contest. It's just incredible. But we'll see if any of those drivers who stayed out for a long time are going to be able to... Conwell currently has the lead. He stayed out. I'm shocked by that. Looks like Conwell is trying to do a completely different strategy here. And, well, that strategy is not going to work, I don't think. And look, he's already gone, as everybody who stayed out for a very long time is already coming out of pit road. That 5 is just that fast. We'll see if Conwell is able to make that strategy work, and it doesn't seem like he will. Yeah, he stayed up for way too long there, and he'll ultimately pay the price, it seems like. But Perkins is in some lap traffic here, so that might help these guys if they stop battling each other. Goodness. Davidson up to 5th place here. Guerrero fighting with the 24, who's a lap down. That battle for 10th here. Scarrett versus Wilson. And now Srivastava holds on to 2nd place here. Perkins already has gotten around some lap traffic. Oh my goodness, he's almost made an 8-second lead with 25 laps to go. Very much dominant here is the 5. But he is stuck in some lap traffic. What will be the deficit? He grew it. He somehow grew that deficit as they continue to fight for 2nd and 3rd. Got around Guerrero, or excuse me, McDowell. I only got slowed up him by a little bit. And that he actually still grew the deficit there, so, oh my goodness. How do you slow this man down? How do you beat this man? You can't. There's no way you can. He's just so in control right now of everything. And like I said, Marks is going to take advantage of being back on the lead lap now, and he's going to take over positions now. So good for him right there. Conwell, after staying out for so long, is now 14th, so that strategy did not work out at all. Scare it into the top 10 here. They just keep battling each other here, and that's just allowing Kurt to continue to pull away, and pull away, and pull away. 20 laps to go here, and he's almost made the deficit 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Just amazing. Where did Dick Patrick go? Oh, Reno on pit road. What happened to Reno? Mechanical issue for Sierra. Tough break there. 20 laps to go. Where did Dick Patrick go? He suddenly, lost a ton of time. Now, Marks might be in trouble here. He's going to get passed here by Manuel Sanchez. Or at least he's going to try to hold on here. Garcia Ball now holds on to second. But big. Oh, and Conwell just blew up. Is he going to make it to pit road, though? He's losing a bit of speed here. This might be the caution everybody's been looking for here. But he's not rapidly losing speed, though, so I think he'll make it back in time. A lot of mechanical issues here today for a lot of these drivers. And yes, it seems like the O2 will make it back to pit road just fine. And we will unfortunately stay green. Still fighting for second here a bit. And yeah, that'll take him out of the race. Only 19 cars still on the lead lap here as Garcia Ball holding on to his second place here. Caleb Blaine is the last car on the lead lap. Behind his teammate Alvarez. There's Borkington, Cam Eates, Jason Main, Asher Evelyn. Looks like Moore got around Shrivastava there. I wouldn't be shocked if this lead ends up with a 10-second advantage when we're done. 15 laps to go. It's not even funny. It's just, I don't know what to say. I have no words. I've never had a race like this where a driver just put on an absolute ass whooping on the field. It's incredible, honestly. As Moore now gets back into second again. Trying to get around Mark McDowell here, the slowing lap car. Looks like he'll be able to do that. These guys have finally caught up with lap traffic here. Garcia Ball will get around the 13 here. Let's see the advantage now. It's almost 10 seconds. I think I was right to assume that it would be a 10-second advantage when this race ended. My oh my. This race started off wild, and it's going to end up kind of boring, at least for the fans here. It was an exciting start with a disappointing end, to say the least. Now it's a 10-second advantage as they fight for second. Here comes Garcia Ball trying to get on the inside of the 01. Won't be able to do that. Moore will hang on here. 11 laps to go for Kurt now. And the lead just continues to grow. But Wilson has made it up to 8th, so that's exciting, I guess. She might be able to hang on to her points lead, perhaps, but it's going to be close, because Kurt finished like 8th in the 500, as Guerrero looking to get 3rd place here. Davidson also a part of this battle. 10 laps to go now. Srivastava is pulling away from the rest of the guys, I guess. But no one knows how long that will last. Side by side in front, Caleb Lane versus Anton Alvarez. Perkins will probably deal with them with ease. And he will get by the 46 and move up and put another car a lap down. And now trying to get around Alvarez. And now there will only be 17 cars on the lead lap. The last one being Jason Main. Up to 11 seconds now is the lead. Excuse me. As Alvarez tries to fight back. Did we get someone? Oh, Wilson! Flandre! Just blew up! Aw, man! That might actually bring out a caution, though. We're gonna have a late yellow here if she can't make it back. And she will not. Caution is out. And Perkins' huge deficit is gone. And he will obviously make it back to the first to the caution. That might stir up some drama here. I think we're cutting it close to getting it back green. It's very late here, as Jason Main, I guess, was also on pit road. Oh no, he had a mechanical issue as well. That's what happened. But it will be interesting here. Will we be able to go back green here or not? Back here at Charlotte, we just got the 1 to go signal here. It'll be a 2-lap shootout to end this race here. It's still Kurt Perkins with the lead, but his huge deficit that he built up is gone. And Guerrero and Srivastava, they're looking pretty hungry behind. So is Brock Moore. They do have some lap traffic to deal with here. We're 46. He just got back on the lead lap. He got the free pass. So, we'll see if Perkins can hold on for a victory here. Or will there be ulterior motives to ruin his day? Ruin his dominant day? We'll see here. He's going to need a bad restart if he wants... If the guys right behind him want a chance. He probably is, but I'm just trying to give hope here. I don't know. Blam, engine failure. I mean, these lap cars aren't slow. So anyways, 2 laps here. We're gonna go back green. 2 laps to go. And Perkins does get a good jump here. But Marks might quickly pull in here. You know, that lap traffic has... Jonathan Marks has been quite the problem today. Guerrero, though, is getting slowed up here a little bit. He's going to have to deal with the lap traffic as well. Here comes Larson behind. That is for a position for Skippy Larson, and that might help Kurt pull away here. As the number 5, Kurt Perkins, going to see the white flag this time by. 1 lap to go for Kurt. He looks like he's going to hold on. to claim his first victory of the season. Guerrero got around some of the lap traffic here, but it's not going to be enough here. As Perkins goes through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Just an absolutely dominant performance here by number 5. Perkins wins at Charlotte. Guerrero ends up with 2nd. But if this went green, it's still the same result. Number 5 ends up in victory lane again.